Well, we are taking you live now to Bengaluru, where hundreds of supporters of Sasikala have descended on the Kodagurki village in Devanahalli's taluk of Bengaluru rural district to welcome their leader back to Tamil Nadu. Sources in Bengaluru police, of course, have said that about 300 supporters have already reached the resort and are waiting outside in groups. Let me go across to Sagai Raj, who's reporting on this. Sagai Raj, what we see today essentially is a part of the fight for the legacy of J. Jayalalitha that we have seen, perhaps from the beginning of this month. And there is a lot of trepidation within the AIADMK over how Sasikala will now move forward.
Absolutely, there is apprehension amongst the AIADMK and their supporters whether Sasikala will return to AIADMK party, and that is also there when it comes to the high command of AIADMK, that is EPS and OPS. There are series of meetings called by these leaders, giving instructions to district in charge ministers, leaders, and also MLAs to ensure that nobody crosses the line of AIADMK party. We are outside, we are near Zuzuvadi in Hosur of Tamil Nadu, where our first stop will be there when she is en route to Chennai. You can see the kind of crowd which has been gathered here, and you can see the banners and also drums which is all set to welcome Sasikala, who is popularly known as Chinnamma in this part of Tamil Nadu. And everybody is all picked up to welcome her, and once she enters Tamil Nadu, this will be the first stop where she'll be greeting people, she'll be meeting people, and from here she'll be heading towards Chennai. And what we also get to learn is there are several stops on the way where the supporters are geared up to welcome her and also offer garland every single cross wherever she reaches en route to Chennai. So these are the preparations which is happening. Meanwhile, AIADMK are quite apprehensive that she might enjoy some kind of clout within the party. So they have imposed 144 section near AIADMK party, as well as they have also shut down the memorial of Jayalalitha and MGR, stating that it is under renovation, so that when she reaches Chennai, she should not reach all these places and garner support from the AIADMK supporters as well as from their leaders. Back to you.
Right. Of course, Sagai Raj is reporting from Hosur. Now, Sagai Raj, one would imagine that a conviction in a corruption case would actually dent her image, but that's not what we see. Hundreds of those supporters lining up, in a sense, giving her a hero's welcome, even though she's returning from prison.
Absolutely, this is the time of election in Tamil Nadu, and everybody wants their cup of cake, and definitely they are making their best effort to impress their leaders, and definitely Sasikala might change the dynamics of Tamil Nadu politics once she tries to take over AIADMK, or she might also influence a few leaders of AIADMK party. This is quite evident that there are few leaders who had already met her and openly extended their support, including Bengaluru AIADMK chief Yuvraj, who was recently suspended. So the AIADMK fraction is quite apprehensive that Sasikala might take over, but anything can happen in politics. So we need to wait and watch how it is going to happen. All important election day announcement will decide how the influence is going to help the parties.
Right, Sagai Raj reporting from Hosur over there. Thank you for the moment, for joining us. We will, of course, keep coming back to you for the latest.